Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. The line between being a gentleman and being a simp. And I'm going to give a shout out to one of my supporters, Jameer Jones. And originally he asked me to address the line between being chivalrous and corny, right? And this was a while ago. I get so many requests to do stuff. I try to get to him as soon as possible. So he probably asked for this back in September or something. Maybe. But like I say, when I tell people I write stuff down, I write stuff down, you know. So I got a whole stack of papers here. I just be pulling from it and stuff. I don't even do it in order sometimes. I hate to say it like that, but you know, because sometimes something comes up is more relevant now than, you know, than it is later, or sooner rather than later, right? But check it out, the line between being a gentleman and a simp. Because, you know, lately, you know, people, if they show any deference towards women and stuff, they get called a simp. You know, any niceness. You know, people have this idea that, you know, you gotta just be a total badass towards women and shit. But you don't have to do all that. Some of the most thorough dudes out there who got nothing but standing with women, nothing but respect with women, are really just they gentlemen. They ain't simps though. See, there's a difference between being a simp. See, a simp is doing what they do to gain favor from the woman. That's it. That's a simp. That is a simp. People throw all this other stuff and throw the word out there, you know, kind of like they throw the word coon and whatnot, right? They just throw it, but they don't really think about what they're saying. It's just you disagree with them, or you know what? If you even offer a kind word to a woman, you're being a simp. Nah, you being a simp if you putting yourself in a subservient position to her. You being a simp if you doing stuff for her and trying to win her heart. You know, you talking about painting her living room and taking her out to dinner and all this stuff, and she's kind of shown that she don't really want you, but she's allowing you to do it. Yeah, you simping then. Well, see, a gentleman is different. See, what a gentleman is really a man who's standing up, who he got a code in life, and he has control over himself. See, he carries himself the way he carries himself, not for any woman. Let me say that again. He does not do what he does for a woman. He carries himself because that's his code to do. That's how he's going to move through life. You know? And the thing about a gentleman is, nah, he ain't a simp, he ain't a punk or something. He's just like, if he going to respond to women in a certain way, it's going to be in his favor, one. Two, that's just how he going to carry it. Like, I knew this one dude. Now, this dude was a boxer, bodybuilding boxer, right? And he was very much a gentleman, but a woman was not going to play him or anything. He wasn't going to be subservient to a woman. And quite frankly, he was my way or the highway. He ran it more. He was more like a benevolent dictator type to a woman. He wasn't going to mistreat any woman under his care. He wasn't going to mistreat her or anything like that. But she was going to go with his program. He wasn't going to shift his program for her. That's the difference. See, a gentleman is going to lead. He's not going to follow a woman. He's not going to put a woman on a pedestal, especially if she don't want to be there. He's going to lead. Now, he'll do nice stuff for her. Oh, yeah, he'll buy flowers and all of that. But when he is buying her flowers, or he's taking her to a nice dinner or something, he is not doing it to just get sex or to win favor. He's doing it, usually when he's doing that, it's because she played her part. She played her part with him, and she followed along with his program, and because that's his way of just showing appreciation. That's how you tell the difference. See, when a simp buys a woman flowers and stuff, he's trying to get her to like him. You know, he's trying to curry favor with her. When a gentleman does it, he's doing it because that's just what he does. He feel like you know, is Zeus deigning to come off of Olympus and bestow onto mere mortals like some benefit? You know, he's doing it. He's just saying, you know what? Hell, You done made me a nice dinner. Shoes. You done satisfied me, gave me a massage. Hey, girl, here's some flowers. But here's the thing with a gentleman. See, a gentleman, he don't have to put a woman down or anything. But if she get out of pocket, he does let her know. And he probably don't need to raise his voice to do it. You know, and so that's the difference. That's the line. Now, he's still polite. You know, he's like, yes, ma'am, thank you. Hell, he'll still even hold the door open for a woman or something. One thing, but also, too, and people who know me, follow me a while, they know this has been a pet peeve of mine, is how a man walks down the street with a woman. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I'm ready to jump out the car when I see a man allowing the woman to walk outside of him. I'm like, oh, hell no. No, see, the gentleman, he walks to the outside and also maybe slightly ahead. He's in a position where he can always protect her. That's a gentleman, you know. Even if a gentleman will hold a door open for a woman. He don't have a problem with it. Hold a car door open. Even then, he's still in a protective stance. He's not going to just go to the other side of the car and let her get in and everything. No, he's like looking around ready to rough something off, right? That's a gentleman. And like I said, it don't have nothing to do with the woman. That being a gentleman, that's the man really imposing his will over his animal self, over his vicious self. And it really is an art to it. You know, it really is. It's like, it's the samurai warrior. It's the knight. You know, it's like, this is how I'm going to carry it. This is my code. I'm not going to violate this code just because another man might not like it, or especially because a woman wants me to. You know, that's the man's boundary. It was like, that's the man letting the woman know, okay, if you come under my leadership, I'm not going to force you, but if you under my leadership, shoot, this is what you're going to get. You know, that being a gentleman is how a man going through life is saying, this is how I'm going to interact. I'm going to be like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You know, he's going to be polite to elders with the women. He'd probably be like sis or whatever he wants to say. But it's going to be on him. But like I said, now if a woman come to him and trying to boss him around or try to say, well, you got to do this, that, and third, one thing with a gentleman, if he's following a real code, he's going to look at it. It was like, he might not yell at her or anything like that, but he'll be like, nah, I can't do that. That goes against what I'm about. And he might look at it. I mean, I've seen some men do that. When some women get out of pocket, and you just look at them and was just be all calm, be like, nah, I'm not the one. Now, I've had to do that with some women. But that's the key, y'all. That's the key. That's the difference. Now, one thing I mentioned this earlier, it just kind of disturbed me that people just throw the word simp around a lot. Because a lot of times when a man, see, it's gotten to the point where some men, even if they even get along with women, you get some other guy saying simp and all that. I'm like, dude, this ain't this ain't grade school or something. You got boys on one side of the room and girls on the other side of the room. Some guys are just going to carry it like that. And usually these are guys I call select. Some men just going to have stand-in with women. Women going to give them respect. And the men know it. And they're going to carry themselves. In fact, a true gentleman is going to carry himself in a way a woman has no choice but to respect him. Even if he does things or has an opinion or viewpoint that she does not agree with. And she may even say it like that, I gotta respectfully disagree with you. Or she's not gonna get out of pocket. And that's because how he's carrying himself. Think about it. So that's the line. That's the line. I mean, somebody's either a gentleman or they're a simp. You know? And yeah, you got stuff in between and all of that stuff. But that's the difference when you see the two. And this, look, let me reiterate. If that man is trying to win, doing stuff, trying to win, is in a posture of trying to win her over, he's a simp. If he's putting on a pedestal and everything, and just doing stuff, and she has not chosen him, she's not showing real interest, he's simping. But if a man does stuff because that's his code, right? And I know it's some people they might not see the nuances or something, but that's his code. That's how he carry. But he carries it more as a benevolent leader. That's different. That's just being kind to his subject. So I want y'all to think about that. Anyway, y'all have a good day now. Peace.